that leads me, I think, to this idea of like, you are an immigrant. You did live in Russia. Putin and Russia have been all over the news, but you've written pieces where you basically have said, listen to what he is saying in his own words. Here is why he is mad. Can you explain a little bit for people, especially here in the United States, who I think just get bombarded with good or bad, evil or positive, where you really took his words and I think highlighted nuance that a lot of Americans could probably learn from to better understand what the situation is between Russia, Ukraine, and kind of Putin's complaints?
Well, Putin's primary agenda, and he says it in his own words, and Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, has expressed this many times. They want to change the global world order. They don't like the fact that America is the most powerful country in the world. They don't like that America influences a lot of policy around the world. They don't like that many countries around the world have to reckon with America when they're making certain decisions. And what they claim they want is a multipolar world. In other words, a world in which Russia, China, the United States are equals. Of course, that is not a stable construction, and they know it full well. What they want, to put it simply, is to throw America off its pedestal. That is what they want. They don't like, as Putin said in one of his speeches, the end of Western hegemony is inevitable. And this is the classic, I don't know if you're into combat sports, but I've really got into the UFC lately. It's the challenger who wants to throw down the gauntlet to the champion and knock him off his pedestal. And, I've been making the point for many, many years that wokeness, people think it's irrelevant. It's something that only happens online and whatever, but it's not. I mean, the core of wokeness is the direct destruction of Western self-confidence. The core of wokeness is to say, we are bad, we are evil, especially straight white men, but actually white women and this and that and the whatever. Anyone who's straight, anyone who's not. It's about fundamentally inculcating in our societies the feeling that we are somehow, we're questionable. And that is a bad thing, because what it does is it's like you're destroying your own immune system. And people have forgotten the world is not some kind of kumbaya, holding hands, unicorns and rainbows place. The world is a competitive place. It's a competition between different civilizations. And if we don't have the confidence in ourselves, if the champion, doesn't want to defend that belt, if the champion doesn't want to stand up in the cage and fight, someone else is going to come along who wants that belt.